Happy Hump Day. Happy Wednesday. How you doing? Well, now I'll get to something. Hey, Jabba, how'd you sleep last night? I'm asking because I heard the other night you didn't sleep too good. You was up at 3 o'clock in the morning making a video talking about all the things you're not going to do to the Bel Air. I apologize. I was wrong about the headliner. I had no idea that only that car. Maybe there were Oldsmobiles or a Buick or something back in that era that maybe they had that type of a suspended roof system. You know what that reminded me of? When I had the wall-to-wall carpeting done. The guys came, I got all hardwood floors in here, in every room. And had wall-to-wall carpeting put in the living room. And they came and they nailed down these little thin strips of wood with like little small, real, like nails like hooks. Kind of like how Velcro, works. And they nailed it all along the perimeter of the room, along the baseboard. And the carpet, they had pre-cut it. When it was delivered, they took all the measurements when they came, gave me an estimate, and with this, that, the other thing. And when they first laid it down, after they nailed all this down, I'm looking at them like, this carpet came up like this much short, all the way around from the baseboards. They came up short. I'm like, I even said, hey guys, I think you cut this carpet too small. And they looked at me. So, we know what we're doing. Don't worry. I think I annoyed them by saying that. Then they laid it out, and him and the other guy, they put these things on their knees, look like knee pads. I found out after I asked them, they call them carpet kickers. And they crawled around on their hands and knees, kicking and kicking. It grabs the carpet and pulls it and stretches it. By the time they got done, it was hooked on those things, and there was this much excess coming up the fucking walls. I was like, wow, see that? Even then, I learned something new. He said, yeah, carpet stretch. He says, if we had laid this out just to be perfectly even, with that, a few years from now, you'd have all bubbles in them. If some people just lay it out, they don't put up the nailers to secure it, and, carpet starts climbing up the fucking walls. Carpets stretch over time. You're walking on them, pulling and tugging, they stretch. This way, we pre-stretch it. It ain't going to stretch anymore, and it's pretty much good for life, So see that? I learn something new every day. But I guess, Java, hey, how you doing, buddy? How's your day going? You gonna be pissed off at me all day again today? Yeah, that's up to you. I heard too, he talked about how he's going to get started cutting his grass. That will make me sleep better at night knowing that. How about the rest of you? And he's not going to be doing any more. I guess his health factor has come into play again. He's not going to be adjusting the valves. Correct me if I'm wrong, what I heard. Believe me, Job, I'm not about to watch it. He said, well, he said he adjusted all the valves, even though he didn't show it, because he doesn't need to prove anything to anybody on here about how he knows how to adjust valves. He did it. Stay with me here, okay? I even had Jimmy call me when I was making a video. That's my friend Jimmy I mention from time to time. He pops in here. He knows what's going on. He's just a silent observer, And he's told me, he says, first he said he adjusted all the valves on the Bel Air. The valves are the rockers. But he didn't show you him doing it because he doesn't need to prove anything to anybody. Now, pay attention to what I just said. Then he comes back and he says, well, he's not going to adjust any more of them. I even said, what? I thought he said, yeah. He said he adjusted all of them, but he didn't want to show it because he doesn't need to prove himself to anybody. Then, right after that, he says, well, he's not going to adjust any more of them because he has to wait until he can get the pistons up. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, I was wrong once. Hey, who knows? I could be wrong again. But Jimmy, he tells it like it is. He tells me what's being said and how it's being said. It's always been credible before, up until now. So, says, yeah. And then he went off saying about, well, you know, he won't be able to get under the Bel Air to do any more work. I guess he still hasn't, you know, he's got a leaking base pan gasket and other leaks. He won't be able to get under it. The guy's openly admitting, he can't do shit. He can't do shit. He's not physically capable of doing it. So much for that headliner. You know what I mean? Anyway, I thought that was funny. But anyway, I'm thinking about, I got one little tab on the passenger side, front disc brake in the Acadia. Once in a while, a little noise, so I know it's been a while since I put brake pads in it, since I did brakes on it. So I really should go buy some brake pads and do the brakes today. You know, the weather's decent enough. You know, it's not that great, but it ain't that bad either. Weather's pretty good. You know, I'm thinking, what should I do? Should I go out there and do what needs to be done to fix something? Or should I just be like Jobber and say, fuck it? I'll go outside and paint the valve covers on it. What do you think? Have a great day. Have fun and stay safe.